my crafty friends. Welcome back. It's Dion at the Blushing Mint. We are still working our way through Christmas in July, and I have another quick little project for you guys. And I hope this is a fun project and it inspires you to get out your scraps and see what you can create with. Before I go into this project, I want to welcome our new subscribers. We have had quite a few of those throughout this Christmas in July series, and I just want to thank you for being subscribers. I want to thank you for coming here and joining us, and I hope that you'll stay for the long haul and just enjoy my journaling journey with me. But I really, truly appreciate you. I appreciate each and every one of my subscribers. And I just can't say enough how much it means to me that you guys come here and keep inspiring me to keep going. I hope you guys are all well. I hope your July is going great. And let's get into this cute little project. So today's project, remember how I have been telling you to save all of your scraps. So today's project is all about using up our scraps, taking what we have and turning it into something else. And so we're going to work on tags today. These are just super simple, super easy. There's nothing complex or rocket science about this project, but it's fun to just take what we have and turn it into something reusable. If you are a vendor or something of that nature and you're looking for projects for your vendor booths for the Christmas holiday season, I think it would be awesome to take these and create like sets of 5s and then sets of 5 coordinating tags, and then packaging them up super cute in some cellophane with a little card topper and an extra bow and whatnot, and selling the five tags. On the back of my tag here, I have just done a quick stencil, and then I have taken my stylus and I've dipped it into ink, and I've created my little red berry dots on there. And so this is just nothing more than a scrapped collage tag. I have a whole jar of like Christmas buttons. I have a jar of like multi-purpose ribbons and scraps and things like that. And so this is just a great way to like utilize all of those kinds of things that you've got set aside for a rainy day. And today is the rainy day, Christmas in July. It's not raining, really, honestly. It's so hot. Holy cow. I do have some coffee dyed paper going on outside because we don't have a whole lot of wind today. So I'm trying to get some coffee dyed paper done. So I'm multitasking today. So what I have done is I have taken and I have separated my scraps into kind of like color stories and or just so that I can grab a bag and go. And so like this is for this box, or this sack here is for my December daily that I've been working on. So I've got some scraps there. I've got some blue scraps. I've got more traditional Christmas color scraps. I've got my greens with just a touch of red. And then I've got like my pink family. So those are the scrap bins that I have today that we're going to work through. And this is just an easy project. What I have done is I have taken a piece of 12 by 12 paper that I probably won't use. It's not really my style, and I don't have a lot of things that go with it. And so I cut it into 3 by 6 inch lengths. So that gave me 2, 4, like 8 tags, I think. 2, 4, yeah, 8 tags. Geez, I can't even count. Yep, 8. 8 tags that I can work with out of one single 12 by 12 sheet of paper. I had an extra one here as well. And then I am just going to take out this bag of scraps, and it's kind of like all your traditional, more traditional colors. I do have a few blues in here that are mixed in from something else. But for the most part, and literally all I am going to do here is I am just going to I'm just going to lay down scraps. I got my, whatever you might call this, my glue stick. I've got my glue stick handy. I've got a piece of paper to glue on, and I've got my scraps. And this is what we are going to do. Now, if you have scraps that may be a little wide, cut them in half, or just cut them not even in half, just lay them on your machine, on your cutter, and give yourself a couple scraps. That way you don't have too wide of pieces. And this is literally just a fun little collage project, but it has big impact at the end of the day because you've completely changed up your scraps and you created something even more useful. So maybe not, that one doesn't quite match. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna like lay our scraps in here and create some tags. That is our quick project today. And you can ink your scraps if you'd like, just to give them, like I inked all the edges of my scraps, and again, it just gives it that cohesion when you're putting things together, to have that extra cohesion along the way. It just brings everything together, I think, in my personal opinion, which doesn't necessarily account for a whole lot of anything other than it's mine. And so, yeah, you know. So like 1-inch scraps, any size scraps that you have. This is just an absolutely great way to utilize them. And then how you decorate them, again, the embellishment is what brings it all together. The embellishment is what absolutely makes each and every one of these projects. You can do as little as you'd like or as much as you'd like to really make these pop. So yeah, so the first thing I did is I literally sorted all of my scraps kind of by what went together, so that I knew what would work together as I went through this project. And then it just makes it a whole lot easier to make fast work of this project if everything coordinates and you're not, you're not trying to dig through piles and piles and piles. I have just a few little places that I need to pull from. So super easy little project. Super easy project. So yeah, so what have you guys been working on for Christmas in July? Have you been doing any Christmas in July projects? I truly, honestly want to know, have you been crafting along for Christmas in July? Do you work on, getting yourself ready ahead of time for the holidays? Do you take advantage of like Christmas in July to set yourself up, so to speak, for the holiday season? I know that a lot of people do like to sorry, my glue paper decided to shed there a little bit. But yeah, I know a lot of people like to get a head start on Christmas in July. That way, especially if you are a vendor or something like that, you know, or if you do a lot of handmade gifting for the holidays, Christmas in July kind of is like a good way to kind of jumpstart your creativity and get those projects in the works. So if you do, please comment below and tell me if you are one of those people or what, or if you have been working on Christmas in July. I'd love to know. So now all I'm doing is I am literally just cutting all the excess off of my tag base here, like so. And now from that one little tag, I have something entirely different. It all goes together. I inked all my edges here. I'm gonna give it a, oh, you know what I didn't do though, because you know, round the bottom, re-ink those corners up, punch a hole. Okay, and now it's all about the embellishing. So I have lace, I have buttons, I have jingle bells, I have all sorts of things that I can add to this to really give it a bit of personality. I'm going to start with some lace for the top here, just because I think this paper is kind of elegant and very vintagey Christmas inspired. So I'm going to give it a little touch of lace here. Okay, and then I want to see what else I can add to this. And I might just take this same lace and do a little bead of my Fabri-Tac is near on to empty. I have not used it and I have forgotten. Let's see here, it's coming. So just along this little seam here, I'll lay that in there. Okay, just to dress it up a little bit. And then I think I have a bulb pen and a looking. I got a couple. Got a couple charms here I could add to it. Maybe a snowflake. Snowflake seems a little bit more elegant than a Christmas tree for this particular one. I have a little, let's see. I'm not a jewelry maker by any stretch of the imagination. I don't pretend to be. So yeah, don't watch me do what I do here, because I'm sure there's like some super precise method or some way you're supposed to do this, but yeah, this is just me getting it together and making it work. So yeah, don't think that I know what I'm doing when it comes to making jewelry, because that is way too tedious for this girl. I am not that girl at all. And I've lost my green pliers. I have no idea what I did with those. Imagine that. They sit here all the time, and all of a sudden, because I want them, they're MIA. Oh, there they are. No, they're just hiding. They're exactly where they're supposed to be. I just can't see. I'm just blind for the minute. So then I just attach this to a bulb pin, and then I can feed that bulb pin right through my lace there, and I have a little charm like so. And then I can take another little piece of ribbon if I so desire. I mean, you can see there's just like a million ways you could do these. You can do these collage tags. I mean, just use the scraps from your projects. Save them. So when I say save the scraps, really save your scraps, because they truly are able to turn into something else just as beautiful and just as desirable as your main projects. And nobody's going to know that, you know, you created this beautiful item from just scraps. It looks like it's one cohesive, you know, piece of paper or whatever. So yeah, don't ever, if it's usable, I mean, please don't save the most minute sized scraps, because we don't need people in hoarding situations. You know, crafters, we have enough problems throwing things away. Don't get yourself into that situation. But I mean, here we have something created simply from our scraps. And so this is just a super quick project that I wanted to show you some ways that you could turn your scraps into usable, functional products. And like I said, create, you know, turn around and do sets of 5s and sell these in your vendor booth. Make a cute little sack or a paper holder or something that you can put them in, and you have yourself a very profitable project from just your scraps. So anyway, friends, I'm not going to take time to like make 900 of these things for you, because how boring would that be? It's simply just the process of using up your scraps to create something else. So I hope this simple little project inspires you to get out your scraps, sort them out, and create something beautiful and unique for your next Christmas in July project. All right, friends, so until the next time, I hope you guys will join me for another fun project, and I hope that you'll try this one out. Let me know what you think below. Again, always give me a thumbs up. I truly appreciate it if you liked this quick little project, and please subscribe. If you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, please. And until next time, friends, please, I hope you find time to be creative. I hope you guys are well, and I can't wait to visit with you guys in the next video. Until then, friends, talk soon. Bye-bye.